They say what doesn't break you makes you stronger, yet I am as pliable as I was before. The walls never cease to stop their plight to doom me. My sanity is slowly disintegrating. My happiness towards my actions begins to dissolve as the thoughts of my mind perverse my world. How could it be that in the span of a week my false reality was dramatically wrenched from my grasp and replaced by a distraught conscience and overbearing sense of sadness? My other half, my education, all have ended in flames. These problems, everything in me wants them to disappear. But if these were to disappear, would there even be enough of me left to salvage? Her. Oh man, how could I let this happen? She completed me, could change my mood in a second, and never failed to put a smile on my face. How could I not realize I was failing to return the favor? A relationship with my best friend. What could be better? Things were great, and we slowly got more and more comfortable with each other. She was an original. No one could ever replace her, but I never had thought what would happen if she left. The problems, those small little disturbances, I should have paid more attention to them, as they slowly snowballed into much bigger issues that I should have resolved rather than ignore. Now all I can do is wallow here in my self-pity and hope that she would find happiness, even if it be with another person. As if my destroyed relationship wasn't enough, I forgot that school hadn't ceased to exist. The piles of work accumulated to unconquerable points. After a while, I began to lose faith in tomorrow. The work would never get done simply because I was never able to find peace in myself to get it done. I secluded myself from my friends, from my family, from the responsibilities of my life. Every day the coffee would stack up, the stress would increase, but I just couldn't do it. It was too much for me to take. I was on the verge of just calling it quits. I couldn't even bottle up my pride for long enough to confide my problems with someone, much less ask for help. It was as if I was on a spot that was slowly shrinking. While everyone had found a new spot, I was grasping onto mine with all that I had left. But things have changed. I began to realize that my meager problems, however serious they appeared to me, would be dwarfed by other people's issues. Even if it didn't do anything to ease my situation, it slightly comforted me to know that things were not completely gone. In this dark place I'm in, I wonder if I will ever be able to escape. But this single belief has inspired me to at least attempt a solution. The story of a broken person with not much left, who has decided to try and find a ray of sunlight in this barren cellar. I walk slowly, but I press on regardless as I think of those with stories more horrid than mine. These problems of mine, they are not worth spending my life brooding over. I must move on. I see the problems of those in other countries undergoing revolutions, the horrible pain that is felt upon the loss of family members similar to that of losing a limb, the wrenching feeling of leaving your home, all of the memories that really make a place home. I have learned of tales of those with far less than I have who have found it in themselves to trudge forward. If these people can move forward, why can I not? I have come to believe that although these problems may mean the world to me, they should not affect me as they do. It's difficult, but at the end of it all, it can be done. Our problems, our first world problems, they are not worth the time and pain we spend and feel over them. The sooner we can realize that, the faster we can walk the path of recovery and turn a page in the extensive novels of our lives.